Our love story is one of those that happens when you're least expecting it. I had just graduated college and returned home from a summer abroad. I'd come home to go to grad school and needed a job while I went to school. I called an old boss of mine at Albertsons and asked if he had any openings that I could fill while I finished school. Had I not made that call and had he not said yes, I never would have met the love of my life, Mariah. Mariah worked at the bank inside my Albertsons. I would try to catch her eye now and then, checking to see if she had a ring on. When I saw that she didn't, I thought it was about time to introduce myself. But before I got the chance, her shift ended and she was gone. Little did I know she was actually still in the store grocery shopping, and as fate would have it, she came through my checkout line. We still joke to this day that I checked her out. I ended up asking Mariah out a few days later, as I didn't want to embarrass her or myself doing it in front of a bunch of people. We went on a few dates, and then one day she said she had something to tell me. I remember being nervous, thinking what on earth it could be this early on. And it turns out that she had just been diagnosed with chronic lymphomatic leukemia. She had cancer. She said that she wouldn't blame me if I wanted to back out and stop seeing her because she was sick. I felt awful for her. I thought there was no way a 24-year-old girl should have cancer, that just doesn't happen. I told her that I was sorry to hear that she was sick, but I didn't want to stop seeing her because of that. It had only been a month or so, but I could feel myself starting to get serious feelings for her. So we kept dating, and about 6 months in, we had booked a trip to Iceland together. I thought if everything keeps going great, then I would propose in Iceland beneath the northern lights. We were scheduled to leave October 2016. That summer, I ended up getting an internship in Seattle and went to work there for 3 months. After just 1 week there, she called me saying she had just left the doctor having a severe head pain. They had found a brain aneurysm in the back of her head. I had so many bad, scary thoughts running through my head. I called her mom and told her that I would be back that weekend. I explained how I wanted to marry her daughter and was planning on proposing in Iceland. With all that now in jeopardy because of the aneurysm and continuing battle with cancer, I knew the time was now. I wasn't sure if we would still be able to go to Iceland or what might happen with such a serious diagnosis. But I knew I wanted to marry her and didn't want to miss the chance to ask and end up regretting it for the rest of my life. I had the ring picked out, thanks to her 9-year-old sister. I had a close buddy help me plan the proposal while I was heading to the airport in Seattle. He made a photo book of all the pictures we had taken together, and after the last one I wrote, "Will you marry me?" She had no idea it was coming. When I first saw her, she said she had a present for me, and I said, "Great, because I have one for you too. I just have to use the restroom first." To this day, she still remembers I had to use the restroom right before I proposed to her. When she made it through the end of the photo book, she started crying and said the single greatest word in the English language, "Yes." We got married a year and a half later on October 7th, 2017. We have now been married over a year and have bought a house, a dog, and had many big and small adventures in between. In case you are wondering, yes, we did make it to Iceland that year, and it was extremely romantic. Mariah is still battling cancer and dealing with symptoms from an aneurysm, but we are living our happily ever after. She is the strongest, toughest, most inspiring woman I have ever met. I honestly do not know where I would be today if I had not met her, and to believe all of this happened because I was looking for a part-time job to finish school. I am not the most naturally romantic guy on the planet, but thank you for listening to our story. Hopefully it inspires others that no matter what is going on in the world, you can always lean on the one you love to make it through.